All right, guys, it's Scott again here. I had a bit of an experiment going on, so here we go. Country in the UK live. Hey, there you go. There's Ian, and he has a request to be in my live video.
There we go.
There he is.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I was just trying something new with the setup here, so I hope it sounded better than just my phone for once. So
No, it sounded good from here, so thank you very much.
that is my pleasure. This is weird. I've not done this yet on Instagram. I've not done a whole thing. I haven't done this.
Oh, is this your first one? Well, I hope it's been different for a third.
On Instagram, yeah, but I haven't had an interview. Well, no one who interviews me. I'm no one, man. Come on. Not you know me. I'm normally the one. I'm normally doing your job for the other lot. So there you go.
I know. I'll put pressure on you now.
A little bit.
How have you been keeping busy then? In the last 30-something days.
I must admit, the other day I watched about 8 episodes of Sons of Anarchy in a row. So like that. But yeah, we've done a few. I've done a few live streams. And just generally, I've been working out in the back garden. I'm lucky that I've got a garden, that I can go out into. Sit out there doing a lot of reading, which I wasn't before really too much. So it's hard though to get yourself motivated because it's not necessarily the fact that we're all stuck where we are. It's the fact that we've got no sort of notion of when this all goes back to normal. No notion of when people like yourself can come and see me standing on a stage. Do you know what I mean? We don't know. So it's do we record something? Do we do something? Do we do another show? It's really strange doing it to know people because even if they're not listening and you're in a pub somewhere, there's still that atmosphere and there's still the odd people who are listening, but they just don't. They're not not everyone. So it's different. It's different, man.
So you got much songwriting done then in the last month?
Yeah, I haven't. Do you know what? I've been so focused on promoting Cinderella and getting a lyric video done for that. That comes out in the middle of May. That I haven't really done much. I have written a new one. I've written a couple of new ones, but not as much as I thought I was going to do. I was I'm going to do so much songwriting, but I think sometimes it just sort of life overtakes you and you don't even realize it. And now we're 6 weeks in, and I've got just 2 new songs that I've written. But the thing is that what you've got to remember is there's a bunch of songs out there that I haven't even played live yet, and there's a bunch of songs that I've seen people have seen me play live that haven't been released yet as well. So everything's kind of new. We do have some royalty with us. We have Matt Spracklin with us. So we have royalty. We have music royalty. I'm hoping you heard me play Wild World. So, but yeah, not too much. Just trying to keep on. Just sort of, if I'm not songwriting, what I'm trying to do is push everything else forward. Doing the lyric video for Cinderella, all that sort of thing. Yes, you are the king. Yeah, yeah, I can see his crowd. But yeah, getting lyric videos for Cinderella, getting all those other things done. I've got a logo coming, a proper logo that's not just me typing, software. I don't know. So it's just anything I can do, because I've got limited money to do it with. So,
so we've seen. So Luke Combs has done a song about quarantine. Do you think we're going to see more of that now? Do you think more of these artists are going to use this lockdown as inspiration for songs for the next few months?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the Hot Country Nights to come out with one, because that will be fun. I love the Hot Country Nights. They're so good, and I really really hope that they do a song about lockdown. I personally won't do that because I just I don't really want to attempt it, and I don't like to sort of just go, right, this is what I'm going to write about, because what will happen is an idea will come in my head and I'll start working from there, whether it's a chorus, a verse. Some choruses have turned out to be verses in other songs. Cinderella before it was finalised in the structure that it is. I think the "You Got Me Singing Love Songs at the Top of My Lungs" thing was a verse initially. So it's weird. I've got a voice note somewhere on my phone where it's completely different. So, but I think we will end up seeing a lot more sort of more polished songwriters, let's say, doing it rather than people like me, because I really won't.
So you put out Cinderella pretty much right at the start of the lockdown.
Yes.
As that's something like your secondary song, is that how you kind of picture it? Could you ever imagine a song going on Spotify and you can't play it live to anybody?
No, like honestly, you know, it's so funny because you just like releasing Cinderella while we're on lockdown was like, well, like what now? Like I can't go out and I can't do all these like writers rounds and I just on the February 28th, a month before, and about 3 weeks before we went into lockdown, played our first full band show with my brother and my producer Jack as our band leader, and you know, and Ben, and you know, we were having a good time. We were going to line them all up, start playing all the songs live. We had the backing track ready to go, everything, so it makes it sound really huge, really cool. And then we're told we can't play any gigs until the foreseeable future. So it's, you know, it's one of those weird things. I didn't expect not to be able to play it live, but you know, everyone's at home. Everyone's had a great response to it. You know, I can't really. My hair needs a cut for sure. There's lots of it, and it's very ginger. But you know, that's all I got. You know, just you know, it is what it is, and we'll figure it out as we go. You know, this is the new normal for now. So
you're a while back when we last spoke, you were saying about having 3 singles out at the start of this year. Are you still planning on getting the 3rd one out soon, or are you going to delay that till?
Yeah, Heartbeat's next. Heartbeat is next. You know, we're working on, there's a female vocal on it, and we're working on getting someone fairly recognizable in on it. It's not confirmed yet, but she's not doing a whole lot at the moment like the rest of us, so so as long as she's got a set up at home, we should be okay. You know, but I'm hoping what will happen is that will be out sort of in July or something like that, you know, and then everything just changes now because of this COVID-19, you know. So hopefully July, and then if not, it will be a little bit later than that. But I'm looking at July right now for Heartbeat, just so we can get the right person involved.
Excellent. Right. Do you want to finish with our quick quarantine 10 questions?
Go for it. Yeah. Let's go.
See how lazy you've been. Right. What's the latest you've gotten up at?
11:30.
The earliest beer you've had?
11:30. My brother's birthday. We were on FaceTime, had a beer. It was his birthday.
That's allowed.
It was the same day. I didn't roll out of bed and get a beer, like, you know. I mean, to be fair, quarantine rules are airport rules, so I would be allowed to do that.
That's totally fine. Plus 11:30 is pretty decent time anyway. Right, number of barbecues you've had?
Yeah, I mean, you're almost 5 o'clock in other places, so it's fine. Sorry?
Number of barbecues you've had?
Just one. Oven. But yeah, we had they sort of came and joined us on the other side of our table, and we through the back garden side gate. It was only him and his roommate, like, nice. But we managed to keep it, distanced, and look, it wasn't a big party or anything. We sort of knew it was a bit cheeky, but I think we can be forgiven for having my brother over for his birthday very briefly. None of us touched him. He didn't touch anything we touched. We're trying to make it as sanitized as possible, but
Right.
But yeah, so just one barbecue.
The longest wait at the supermarket you've done?
Oh, hang on. I've turned around the camera somehow, and I don't know how I've done it. There you go. You can see there we are. Hello, mates.
Hello.
Yeah, the longest wait at the supermarket. Do you know what the thing is if there's a big queue, I just turn around and go home and go back when there's not. So I think probably the longest wait's been about half an hour.
That's not too bad.
Sometimes what I'll do, I'll go when I know it's busy, but I've got a podcast to listen to, so I just have it on in the background. So
The series you've binge watched?
So now my brother and sister, sorry, my cousin is isolating with us in our home, and my sister is also here. So my sister and my cousin and I have had what we call coffee club. So in the morning we wake up, we have coffee, and we watch series together. So we completely smashed out Gangs of London, which is maybe the most violent thing I've ever seen on television. I mean, like, you know, you think, like, people think Tarantino films are violent. Not like this, they're not. Like, you know, this was just like, you can see people's heads blowing off and everything. Yeah, it was so Gangs of London. We've done Sons of Anarchy. We've done The Nest, a BBC drama set in Glasgow. Very good if you have iPlayer. I have watched The Morning Show on Apple TV Plus, which I quite enjoyed, and Mythic Quest, which is by the writers of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's always good too. And yeah, I mean, to be honest, you know, right now, I said earlier, I watched about 8 episodes of Sons of Anarchy the other day. So just, my cousin's never seen it, so I'm just rewatching it with him. So, you know, loads of things.
Okay, number of streaming services you now have.
Oh, I've got every streaming service there is
now. The song you've learned to play.
The song I've learned to play. I guess Southpaw by Kip Moore I worked out the other day, trying to figure out maybe I'll do a little video and put on my IGTV of Kip Moore. You know, I've been practicing Wild World a lot so I can re-record it for Country Hits because they've asked me to, so fingers crossed it gets on their playlist. Matt, so, you know, but it will be a nice sort of good, it'll be a good recording. If it's good enough, if the recording of it's good enough and they do play it on Country Hits, then we'll release that as a sort of like bonus single thing, you know, like just if people like it, then we'll do it. But yeah, that's probably it. Just the Kip Moore stuff. I haven't really been learning a whole lot of anything. I've been trying to, like, you know, write a bit, even though I haven't really written a bit, and, you know, just trying to, I just like playing songs. You know, I've been playing a lot of American Nights by Anyway, bye. See you, Matt. But yeah, American Nights by The Night Game. Been playing that a lot. Chase Rice covered it, so that's fun. But yeah, bunch of stuff.
Yeah. What's next? The number of days your exercise plan lasted in lockdown.
It's still going.
Impressive.
It's still going. We've got these resistance bands, so it doesn't really feel like exercise. But yeah, it's great. It's been a lot of fun. My cousin and I, we get up and we do it. We get up, we do it. I'm just Matt just like roasting me through the chat, just, you know. But yeah, still going so far. So, you know, there's not I must admit there's not much cardio going on, but, you know.
So you've not been doing Joe Wicks P every morning?
Nah, no, I'm never up for Joe Wicks. I think I might have been up for Joe Wicks once the whole time. That's it.
Okay, the most random thing you bought online.
The most random thing I've bought online, I haven't bought it yet, but I'm planning to for when the weather gets better. It's a garden/beach game called Can Jam, K-A-N Jam. And essentially, it's like 2 bins either side of the yard, and you throw a frisbee, and you get points depending on whether you hit it into the top, or someone deflects it on. You have to play it in teams. I used to play it all the time when I lived in America on the beach, and just thought it'd be fun to do here. So I've bought not just Can Jam, but glow in the dark Can Jam. So it's got LED lights in it and everything. It glows like it will glow like it's a zombie. Yeah. So
very nice. And the laziest thing that you've done.
The laziest thing that I've done, I'm pretty sure that we were watching Gangs of London and my cousin was sitting across the room from me, and I'm fairly certain I texted him to turn it up. I didn't even vocalize it. I just texted him. I was just like, because I couldn't be bothered. I was just like, I'll just text him, you know. And I think that's probably the laziest thing I've done, you know, that, and, you know, watch Sons of Anarchy for 8 hours in a row and then go, right, I should probably shower now, you know. Just because I'm not seeing the outside world. This is the first time I put stuff in my hair for weeks.
That's why I'm still wearing the hat. It's fine.
Wow. I'm not a hat guy. I can't get away with the hats. They don't work.
I see. Does the job. Right.
Man.
Well, thank you very much. People
Thank
are still
you.
watching, so we haven't bored people to death.
Exactly.
That's
See,
a good start.
it's not too bad.
Right.
Yeah.
And thank you again for this evening.
Oh,
You've got
no,
another
my
live
pleasure.
stream on Saturday, don't you?
Yeah,
You've got live in the living
Coronapalooza,
room Saturday.
live in the living room, yeah, and another one that I'll announce next week. A lot of people have done it recently. Modern Age Music.
Yep.
Sometime next week, but I don't know when yet. They got to get back to me, so I'll let you know when I know.
Excellent. Thanks very much, and I'll see you for a beer soon.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, take care. I hope the family's well. Everyone who's watching, all 400 of you. I mean, we'll we hope you all stay safe as well. Obviously. See you later.
Thank you.
Bye now.